So welcome to Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Tonight we're covering Ontario Building Code for 2024, rules for smoke detector placements and how to pass inspection. Before we start, this live stream is for educational purposes only. I'll be sharing general requirements from Ontario Building Code book and consult your inspector or authority for final approval. Drop your city or province in the chat. Let's see where everyone is watching from. So again, hello and welcome back to the channel. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's live stream. And again, we're going to be going over some topics here and why placement matters when it comes to smoke detectors. Basically, they save lives, and they have to be in the right position in order, the right spot, right location, in order for the smoke detectors to actually do its job. Uh, what do I mean by that? If you have a bedroom and basically your floor, let's say, is maybe 20 feet long, and you don't have a smoke detector outside in the hallway, it basically makes the smoke travel um, a lot faster, and it's going to, by the time it gets to you, it's going to be too late. So for that reason, the smoke detectors are placed outside the bedroom in the hallway. Perfect example. Again, you have the statistics of how many people die from smoke detectors not being installed in the home. It's I pulled it up before on the channel, and this statistic is very high. And how inspectors basically fail homes for wrong placement, even if wiring is correct. Basically, what happens is if your smoke detector is not wired correctly, it doesn't have the tree wire, or for example, you're using a two wire, it basically is not going to interconnect, and you're based your inspection for inside of the home. And then you have the Ontario Building Code versus the Ontario Electrical Safety Code. And the Ontario Building Code is simply where they're going to come up with, they're going to implement the rules for the smoke detectors placements according to how they do their calculations. And again, it's simply an Ontario Building Code that simply has the last word of if the homeowner is going to pass inspection or not. But again, when it comes to the Ontario Electrical Safety Code, we also have to do our part, which means that we have to obviously have our three-wire interconnection. We have to have our lighting circuit feeding the smoke detector with straight power. No disconnecting means, when I say disconnecting, you shouldn't have a switch in between a smoke. It's supposed to be 120 volts at all times, depending on where you're located. So again, who here has seen a failed inspection because of missing smoke detectors? Type yes if you've had to fix one. Let's see how many people has encountered that situation. And again, I'm going to pull up a rule here. Try to share my screen. Hopefully all goes well tonight. And again, thank you guys all for tuning in to Fabian Electrical Services Inc. And we are simply going to be going through the Ontario uh, Building Code 2024, where we are going to be smoke detector placement rules, where it comes into play. So let's see. Smoke Detector Code 2000 Ontario Building Code. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up here, the Ontario Building Code, and we're just going to go through it for a quick second. Let's see if it pops up on the screen here. So again, I'm trying to see if I can share the screen here tonight. And you're tuned in to Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Again, as you come in, don't forget to like up the live stream. It doesn't cost you anything to like it up. It's pretty much free. And I'm going to be trying to pull up the Ontario Building Code 2024. But for some reason, when I do try to stream my stuff, I kind of have some issues here. So let's see. So the Ontario code is taking a little bit too long here to let's go back and try to do this one more time here. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in to today's live stream. Again, as you guys come in, don't forget to hit that like button if the content is great. Just share this one more time here. Okay, so again, hello, welcome back to the channel. And again, what I'm showing you guys is the Ontario Building Code. Again, this is where we get our rules from when it comes to the actual placing of the smoke detector placement rules. They call it smoke alarm requirement by code. This is where the we're going to find our major stuff that we want to find. And the first line says, within dwelling unit, sufficient smoke alarm shall be installed so that there's at least one smoke alarm installed on each story, including basement, and on any story of a dwelling unit containing sleeping rooms, a smoke alarm is installed. So basically, what that's saying is, first it says, within dwelling units, sufficient smoke alarms shall be installed, and that means that within your home, you're supposed to have s- sufficient smoke detectors. Again, there's you're only allowed to put so much smoke detectors on the line. Um, uh, if you do go over that requirement, it's going to give you issues. I myself have encountered that before, where someone has installed more than the smoke detectors on the circuit. So it does happen. So again, then it goes on to say Ontario. So on any story of a dwelling unit containing sleeping rooms, a smoke alarm is installed. Smoke detector placement rules is going to come into the effect, and you're also going to have, like I said, the smoke alarm requirements by code. Again, how do you go about passing inspection? So you're simply going to be following the rules that's laid out in the Ontario building code. And again, it tells you here in each sleeping room, you should have a smoke detector. That's most of the time where you're going to find sleeping area. Why do they put it in the sleeping area? That's where you're most likely not to hear it. So again, they're going to place it in there. Um, in a location between the sleeping rooms and the remainder of the story, and if the sleeping rooms are served by a hallway, the smoke alarm shall be located in the hallway. So in a location, so that's simply saying that in the between your bedrooms, it's telling you, and if the sleeping rooms are served by a hallway, it's basically telling you should have a smoke detector in your hallway outside of the bedrooms. A smoke alarm required in sentence one, and then you're going to go back to sentence one, shall be installed in conformance with CAN/ULC/S553 installation of smoke alarms. And that's basically not only July 1st, 2017 sentence 9.10.19.3. Um, 2 of Division B of the regulation is revoked and the following substituted. Within a house that contains an interior shared means of egress or common area, a smoke alarm is installed in the uncommon area. So in my video, you would see that in my video that I recently posted. Within it, it's basically saying within a house that contains an interior shared means of egress that contains an interior shared means of egress or common area. Smoke alarm, again, that's like the hallway where you have your doors that's going to close. Um, if you're walking in from in the garage, you come in the entrance and you have another two back-to-back doors. You're going to have a smoke alarm in between that area. A smoke alarm required in sentence 1 shall have a visual signaling component conforming to the requirements in 18.53, light, color, and pulse characteristics of NEFA 72, National Fire Alarm and Signal Code. So we're just going to stroll here. A smoke alarm required in sentence 1 and 2 shall be installed in conformance with CAN ULC S553 installation of smoke alarms. The visual signaling component required in sentence 3 need not be integrated with the smoke alarm, provided it is interconnected to it. So again, you're going to have, these are where you're going to have your building code updates for smoke detectors. You're going to find all that information in here. And again, it's telling you where to install your smoke detector. That's basically within these rules here that I just read out. The visual signal component requiring sentence 3 need not be integrated with the smoke alarm, provided it is interconnected to it. And then it just simply goes back to 3 and you read it over again. A smoke alarm requires in sentence 1 and 2 shall be installed. So you guys have to also pay attention to the numbers. It's basically telling you to go back to the beginning here to read it. Be integrated with the smoke alarm provided it is interconnected to it. Be be on the battery backup, and that is a must to have your smoke detectors on a battery backup. And that's basically how to pass a home inspection. These are all the requirements that you're going to need when it comes to your smoke alarm requirements by code. Backup battery backup system is a must. And again, this is simply finding what your smoke detector placement rules are. You simply go into the Ontario Building Code 2024 to get your latest update, and that's where you're going to find these rules. Uh, Bless up yourself, Up Movement TV. Again, thank you for checking into the live stream. Also, thank you for the continued support towards the channel. So again, also smoke alarm requires in sentence 1 and 2 shall have a visual signaling component conforming to the requirements in 18.153, light, color, and pulse characteristic of NEFA 72, National Fire Alarm and Signaling Code. I'm going to stroll down here. It's going to say the visual signaling component requires in sentence 4 need not. It's simply going to tell you A and B. The visual is interconnected to it. So again, that's the visual one. They all have to be interconnected. Everything has to work in sequence. Um, that's normally how you're going to test your fire alarm, your smoke detectors, or your fire alarm, for instance. Once the end of the job is finished and you're ready for inspection, and the inspector is basically going to press the smoke detector, signal it, and if everything goes good, you're fine to go with the inspection. And again, it's a building code rule, Ontario Building Code 2024. That's what they're going to be looking for. Pretty much signaling the alarm system to make sure that everything is interconnected. Yes, Movement TV. Yes. Again, thank you for checking into the live stream, and also thank you um, for the continuous support. Uh, so again, it's going to be on a battery backup. All smoke detectors have synchronized flash rates when installed in a house or an individual dwelling unit. And what that means is you're going to see a flashing light continuously once the alarm goes off. Smoke alarm requires in sentence one shall be installed on or near the ceiling. That's another Ontario Building Code 2024. And what that is simply they're telling you it's your smoke detector placement rules should have a smoke detector in the ceiling install. Your smoke detectors, that's where they're going to be installed. So that's where we get the rules from. I did say I was going to pull up the um, the um, the info on where we find our rules. So again, if this video is helpful for all you guys, just drop a comment, or you can also just like up the live stream so YouTube pushes out my video out to into the YouTube world. Smoke alarm requires an sentence shall be installed. I read that. On July 1st, 2017, sentence 9, 10, 19, 3, 6 of Division B of the regulation is to be voted on the following substituted. The numerous intensity of visual signaling components required in sentence 4 that are installed in sleeping rooms shall be a minimum of 175 CD. So that's from my knowledge, I think that's basically the flashing components um, shall be set at a certain CD. Smoke alarms require in sentence 1 and 2 shall be installed on So again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's live stream. Again, as you guys come in, don't forget to like up the live stream. And again, this live stream is for educational purposes only. I'm showing general requirements from the OBC. Always confirm with the official codebook or local inspector for final approval in your area. And again, we're simply going over the smoke detector placements when it comes to the Ontario Building Code 2024. So for all those who has missed the opening of the live stream, you can catch it on the replay. Smoke detector placement rules, we would have also spoken about that, which is coming from the Ontario Building Code 2024. So again, when it comes to the smoke detector placement rules, we refer to the Ontario Building Code 2024. These are all rules that this is where we get our uh, smoke detector placement rules from. Smoke alarm requirements by code. What that means is you simply have to have direct power to your smoke detector coming from your lighting circuit. No means of disconnecting when it comes to the smoke detector. Um, it should be straight power at all times. Uh, we would have also just went over how to pass a home inspection. Basically, how do you pass a home inspection? You simply going to be wiring your home with we call it 14 tree wire, interconnecting throughout the whole home, whether it be the first floor, second floor if there's a finished attic. Also inside of the basement, you're going to have your smoke detector placement. Also within your common areas, you're going to have smoke detectors also. So again, on the second floor, all bedrooms should have your smoke alarms inside the at all times, and that's simply how to pass a home inspection by simply following the Ontario Building Code 2024. And again, also, this is where you get your building code updates for smoke detectors all in one. Again, this is just a little screenshot that I'm showing here for you guys to have a little understanding of where the smoke detector rules come from. And again, this is the difference between the Ontario Building Code, which is OBC. Difference between the OBC and OESC is basically one is a code rule, one is laws that are in force. The other one is where we simply get our code rules from to go about doing the actual work itself to make sure it all correspond. So I'm going to so again, who here has seen a failed inspection because of missing smoke detectors? Just type yes if you had to fix one. So again, we would have just went over also the OBC rules where detectors are required. Every story of the home, including basements, like I said, inside every bedroom. Also hallways leading to bedrooms. Finish added. So again, how many smoke detectors do you have in your home? Count them and tell me in the chat. So I'm going to be pulling up another. Let's see what they have here. So again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's live stream. Again, as you guys come in, don't forget to like up the live stream. You're tuned in to Fabian Electrical Services in, and we're simply going over the Ontario Building Code 2024. And I'm going to just pull up another rule here. Let's see here. Uh, Ontario Electrical Code. Thank you guys all for tuning in to today's live stream. Again, as you guys come in, don't forget to like up the live, and you're tuned into Fabian Electrical Services Inc. So again, when it comes to the Ontario Building Code, it's best to make sure that you have your proper installation when it comes to the wiring. And again, this is building up to and including six-story building heights with residential occupancy. So these are just seems to be just rules here. I'm trying to see if I can find something here. It's basically the building code. Again, these are where most people are going to find their rules when it comes to the fire installing the smoke detectors. Bless up yourself, resilient queen. Again, thank you for taking the time out and supporting the channel. As always, again, thank you and bless up yourself. So I'm simply going over smoke detector placements, Resilient Queen, Movement TV, and for all those who are tuned in to Fabian Electrical Services Inc. And this is again the number one safety that will save your life when it comes to smokes happening. Um, it's going to simply trigger the alarm, and obviously again you have a certain amount of time when it comes to the smoke detector going off, and when it comes to being major to get out of the place wherever you are. There's simply no time to turn back for um, little stuff that doesn't really worth it. As smoke tends to travel pretty fast, and you don't see it, especially with the carbon, uh, especially with the silent killer. That's the one that tends to get you. So this is also why you're going to see a lot of times when we start to do renovation, or if, for instance, you're going to be renting your house or your basement out to someone. Again, also I'm based out of Ontario, Canada, so these rules might apply differently in other countries. Fire separation required under this section to have a fire resistant rating, and it says shall comply with subsection 3.1.7 and article 3.1 8.1, and it just goes on to tell you that. And what this simply means is you're going to be placing um, you're going to be placing the smoke the drywall. When it comes to your drywall, your separation, you have to have the proper installation, and you also have to have when it comes to all of this um, um, installation. Sometimes you can go as far as installing double drywall. It happens all the time. Carbon monoxide unique queen say yes, that's right. Under the Ontario Building Code 2024, you must have a detector in every bedroom, and carbon monoxide also is required in the home's resilient queen. Um, and again, you carry in Ontario, we call it a 2-in-1 and a 3-in-1. The 2-in-1 basically goes inside of the bedroom, and the 3-in-1 normally goes outside of the bedroom. So again, if a fire resistant rating, and here it tells you if a fire resistant rating of 1 hour or less is required, existing walls, assemblies, floor assemblies, ceilings, and the supporting assemblies consisting of membranes of layer and plaster of gem board and deemed to comply with sentence. So what this fire resistant rating 1 hour simply means is your drywall and your installation have to be able to sustain over at least an hour burning. And this is why this building code rule is majority. This rule does come into effect, and again, this rule is an Ontario Building Code 2024. And what's going to happen is I'm going to end up having to all my boxes for my smoke detectors have to be rated for 45 minutes and more, an hour also. And oh, I'm glitching. Okay. Great information, Unique Queen says. Yes, thank you. Again, it's just information that normal a lot of people are not going to find. Of course, I've done the courses before Unique Queen, so that's how I know where to find the information. I also know about the rules and stuff like that from just um, taking the courses and stuff like that. So again, yes, this is great information for a lot of those, a lot of people who are out there. Also, for a lot of people who are on the live today. Again, for all those who are you're tuned into Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Don't forget to like up the live. It helps my content to go more out into the YouTube world, and helps it to get to other electricians and subscribers and a lot more people who are going to who would love to have this type of info. So again, like I said, fire resistant rating at least an hour. I have to have my boxes has to be a different kind. My pot lights have to be also a different kind. Uh, all have to be fire rated. So this is where the rule comes from. Oh, it's better now. Okay, no problem. Unique Queen. Sorry, Resilient Queen. Sorry about that. So I'm going to stroll down again here. So again, welcome back to the channel, and you guys are Yes, Resilient Queen. There was another person that used to be on the live. Her name was Unique Queen also. So I kind of mix up the name for a second. So sorry about that there. So strolling down buildings with limited combustible components may be approved as non-combustible construction. Floor assemblies shall be constructed as fire separation with fire resistant rating that complies, and it tells you the number, the RT, where to find. Sentence 5 does not apply to floor assemblies between the different levels of the same multi-level dwelling unit. Oh, you are okay, resilient queen. Okay, okay. Building up to 3 stories, buildings shall comply with the requirements or sentence where the building is not more than 1 story in building height and not greater than 1,200 meters square in building area. It also says not more. Okay, I read that. Um, Floor assemblies, walls, columns, and arches supported 30 minutes. So as you can see, everything here has to be fire resistant when that rule comes in to play. Rear sleeping accommodation, recreation rooms, meeting rooms, or lobby rooms are not provided in the basement. An existing fire separation between the first story and basement is deemed to be in compliance with Section 2, where the basement is sprinkled sprinkler or the building contains not more than 4 dwelling units and provides sleeping accommodation for not more than 10 persons. So rear sleeping accommodation, recreation rooms, meeting rooms, or lobby rooms are not provided in the basement, and existing fire separation between the first story and basement is deemed to be in compliance with sentence, where the basement is sprinkler or the building contains not more than 4 dwelling units and provides sleeping accommodation for not more than 10 persons, and interconnected smoke alarms are installed in accordance with Article. Doors connecting the basement and first story are in compliance with sentence. Fire stopping of wall space at the basement level is in accordance. So again, that this is what you have here. Uh, it's an Ontario Building Code 2024 again, and it's simply telling you where you're going to be, where your smoke detector placement is going to be. So it's considered a smoke detector placement rule. Only thing is, it's coming out of the building code. So what that is, and again also when you are looking for your 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 rules or requirements, you simply go to your building code updates for smoke detector, and you're going to find everything here. Also, I'm not sure if it's where to install smoke detectors. It's going to tell you where to install smoke detectors, but when you do get the drawings, it's going to place it. And for me, I'm going to show a couple pictures after. It's going to show you um, a lot of times on the drawing, it's going to show you in the middle of the room. I like to put it right at the the front of the door. That way, when the smoke enters from the bottom, it's going to catch the smoke right away instead of traveling another 10 feet in the bedroom. Again, you have to try to you want the smoke to catch the first alarm wherever it's placed. You don't want it too far in the bedroom. I find it's going to take longer, and that's basically how I do my work, and I've never had any problems with the inspector. So again, those rules also have came out of here, Ontario Building Code 2024. That's where I found the rules. Um, so interconnected smoke alarms are installed in accordance with, and it tells you for story are in compliance with section for stopping. So the whole 9 yards here. It also tells you the water supply for the sprinklers referring clause 3 may be taken sufficient density for the largest fire compartment. So again, this is to pass inspection. This is where you get your rules from if you want to pass your inspection. Again, also you have to have a little bit of knowledge of the on the field to be able to um, smoke detector placement rules. You know where they're going to be installed when it comes to having the inspection pass. And it's simply building code requirements that exist, and we simply just need to make sure that we do follow the Ontario building code. I know sometimes it might be a little bit tricky, but the rules are obviously here for a reason, and this is where we're going to find most of our rules. So again, what's the most confusing layout you've seen for detector placement? You can type it in the chat and I'll help break it down. So again, I'm not sure if we will see that rule, but there's also another rule to keep in mind, and it is when it comes to your common inspection failures, and what you're going to get is detectors too close to vents or bathrooms. We do not put smoke detectors in the bathroom or even close to the vent. Um, Missing detector in basement or attic, you're going to obviously not pass that inspection if you don't have your smoke detector inside of the basement. It should be one at all times for a unfinished basement. You should have one smoke detector interconnected through the home, and it is Ontario Building Code 2025, and that's where you're going to find your smoke detector placement rules. Also, what's a common inspection failure? Not having detectors inside of your bedroom, and it's common in older homes where you're going to find that a lot. not having the smoke detectors inside of the bedroom. What you are going to find is a lot of battery operated, which is I don't find is the greatest. A lot of times you're going to hear the chirping. Also, chirping simply means that it could be a bad battery, battery gone bad. It could just simply mean that the smoke detector is no good. A lot of times, depending on which smoke detector you have installed, you're going to have a 7 year or you're going to have a 10-year expiration date, and you're going to find that on the back of the smoke detector. And also, always make sure that you look for the ULC sticker on the smoke detector. So here it says the building that is sprinkled is deemed to be in compliance with sentence 2 and 3. So what that means is you simply go back to sentence 2. You read it. Floor assemblies and wall columns and arches supporting floor assemblies shall have a fire resistance. Smoke detectors shall be provided as fire detectors in public corridors. So that's a building that is sprinkled is deemed to be in compliance with sentence 2 and 3. Then it tells you building over 4 stories. Um, then it just goes on to say risk smoke detectors are provided in public corridors. Buildings are heavy equipment. See, buildings are heavy equipment. We would have touched a little bit of that, but fire separation, having a fire resistance rating not less than 1 hour shall be provided between explaining if you have a home and you're going to be doing your basement and you want to rent your basement out, this is where you're going to come into this rule, this Ontario Building Code 2024. This rule is what you're going to be trying to search for. It's going to give you the building is sprinkled at the system complies. The product building is equipped. Fire. So yes, so the major role when you are going to be renting out your basement, that's where you're going to find this rule here. So I'm going to keep strolling. It simply tells you fire separation between dwelling units and corridors. Each dwelling unit and sleeping room not within a dwelling unit shall be separated from adjacent rooms and areas by fire separation, having a fire resistance rating not less than 30 minutes. I do use that rule. Also, public corridors shall be separated from adjacent rooms, fire resistance rating not less than 30 minutes. So I'm going to pull up a couple. I'm going to pull up something here, and I'm going to show you guys the placement of the smoke detector themselves. So again, is where I'm. This is where the smoke detector is installed. This is a bedroom here. Um, could possibly be the hallway also. I don't remember quite. But this is a placement of the smoke detector. Um, This right here is another placement of the smoke. Again, these are all Ontario Building Code 2024. Um, these are our rules. So that picture I have there is simply a picture of the smoke detector located in the bedroom. This right here is again, this is the back of the smoke detector, where you're going to find all your information that you need to work with. And this is a smoke detector that we normally use here in Ontario, Canada. It says 120 volts integrated, 2-in-1 LED strobe, and it says 10-year talking smoke. It does talk also. Sealed 10-year battery backup on the smoke detector. Again, once you activate the smoke detector, you cannot deactivate it. That is simply going to be a waste of money when it comes to that. So this is been over an hour, almost an hour of the of going through the Ontario Building Code 2024 and the smoke detector placement rules. Um, so, like I said, it's been over an hour. Smoke alarm requirements by code, we would have touched all of this info, and I'm going to run a couple videos before I log off here. So again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning and taking the time out to support the video. So hello, welcome back to my channel. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's lesson. We are simply going to be installing my receptacles.
So again, welcome back to the channel. We're going to simply doing this with our receptacles right now.
So again, hello and welcome back to Fabian Electrical Services Inc. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to today's live stream. So again, for all those who can catch it on the replay, I would have went through the Ontario Building Code 2024. Also, I would have spoken a little bit about the smoke detector placement rules system in the homes. Smoke alarm requirements by code. I would have spoke of the rules on them,
So
how
basically
we
what
go
I'm doing,
about
I'm
it.
having nick wires, so
Also,
I'm going to repair
how
this
to
nick
go
wire with
about how to
a
pass a
extension
home inspection
to protect the
without the
wires from
Ontario
hitting
building.
the box.
So to try to stop this one video here, and I'm going to run another video here. So again, I'm not really sure. Okay, so that's disappeared. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen here for a second here. Again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Tonight. I'd also like to thank Up Movement TV for checking into the live stream. Also like to thank Resilient Queen, Wifey. So again, I'm trying to pull up a video here to demonstrate
I don't need a bounding. It's already bounded through the set of cables that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be removing this. Other thing that I'm going to be forget to like up the live stream, very important. And we have in today's quick live is I'm going to be installing a 100 amp sub panel. Reason being is the main panel is going to be filled up. So, and I'm going to have a lot of arc faults inside of the main panel. So I'm going to transfer a lot of my circuits, my smaller circuits into this. At a later time, you'll see
So hello again and welcome back to the channel, and you guys are tuned in to Fabian Electrical Services Inc. I'm trying to Okay, so that is gone. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing a video here.
inside of the main panel. So I'm going to transfer a lot of my circuits, my smaller circuits into this sub panel. It's a 100 amp Siemens panel. I'm going to also be removing this stuff here
Yes.
from the panel.
That
So at a later time, you'll see a full video of the full
again.
installation of the panel.
Thank you for checking
These are
into
my ground
today's
wires I have installed.
live
You
stream.
see, I have them
And also
neatly
thank you
separated.
for the
Whatever
continuing
wires
support.
I have on this
First time
side,
here. I'm
I'm
not
going to
sure.
go on to this side with my main wires, ground wires.
You said
So this is the
test.
ground bar that I'm
Um,
going.
you wanna type what you mean. Dot grease.
After a show in Quebec City, I like to savor the moment.
into here. So this panel, as you can all see, is not live. The main compartment is going to be up here. So again, there's nothing live on this panel. Again, as you guys come in, please don't forget to like up my videos out into the algorithm a lot more. So this is another 15 amp breaker I'm going to be installing. Okay, and then you have my grounding here that I'm going to be positioning properly when it comes to grounding off the cables. As you can see, I'm all positioning my wires in the same location. Again, thank you for the support. Here's for good luck. P position my ground. I shape it here. That's going to be liven up eventually. So what I mostly do is I try to get my grounding wires all the way over, tuck the way over into the corner.
So again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to the live stream today, where I would have went through a whole lot. The first hour was about the Ontario Building Code 2024. Also, it would have been smoke detector placement rules, how we go about placing our rules when it comes to the smoke detectors. Um, I was trying to play another video there, but I'm going to just play it from inside of the StreamYard. So again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's live stream. Again, topics we would have covered Ontario Building Code 2024. Also, detector placement rules, how we go about placing them. Um, building code updates for smoke detectors, and these rules would have been all covered from the Ontario Building Code 2024. It would also covered where to install smoke detectors, where we go about installing them.
So hello again and welcome back to Field Electrical Services. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning into today's video. So let's dive right into it. What I'm doing today is going to be an installation. It's going to be the installation of the 400 amp disconnect. The disconnect is mounted already, and what I use for the installation is simply bolts. I made sure I secured the 2x4 on the back end to give it the extra secure to the wall, firm and nice. I don't want the electrical installation to come off the wall in any type or sort. Again, the cable, the electrical conduit that I'm using is going to be the AC AC conductor. We call it tech cable, and there are parallel runs that's being run from the outdoor meter base. Again, what I like to do with installation like this is I like to make sure that I keep that white sheeting that's there on before I like to keep it on once I land my conductors inside of the panel. I'm going to remove that white sheeting. I also make sure to put my ground bushing on first. This installation is going to come with the ground bushing connection. Um, Reason being is the ground wire has to be grounded off to the actual ground clamp. Ground connection has to be grounded off. I have to make sure that, as you can see in the on the left hand side, you're going to see the other installation. You're going to see my wire is grounded off onto the ground bushing. It is in code compliance. It is a code rule that states that it is inside of the electrical code book where you would find it. You just have to search. And again, if for all those who are pretty interested in the video, all the apprentices out there, all the journeymans, all the master electricians, DIY guys, homeowners, if you ever need to find out a code rule and you simply cannot find it, you can simply leave a comment in the comment section, and I would guide you through the process. So again, the installation reason that the disconnect is here and not the 400 amp panel is because of the code rule that states anything that's within 5 feet of the electrical panel of the meter base shall have a installation of the panel right away. But when it comes to any installation, electrical installation, that's more than 5 feet away from the actual electrical disconnect that's located outside of the home. It has to have a means of disconnect. So the main electrical 400 amp panel is located inside of the electrical room, inside of the basement of the home, and it's more than 40 feet away from the meter base. So the reason is I have to install my disconnect per code for my to stay within my electrical code compliance. So as you can see, the reason why I stated that I like to keep the white paper on is it simply helps with the cable. As you can see, the cable is locked in place. Once you disassemble that, it gives you a lot more problems to get the cable inside of the connector. So again, that's why I always make sure I land my cables inside of the disconnect, inside of the connectors, and I make sure that I remove that. Then what I go ahead and do is I simply ground off my ground. I do my groundings. So this is a grounding and bounding installation. There are two different things when it comes to bounding and grounding. Serve two different applications. So never get that confused. Also, you're going to see I have my phasing tape on my cable. Reason is this cable does not come with identify neutral, and in the code book it simply states that your incoming neutral has to be identified. There is a rule where you electrical code rule, code compliance, that states that a particular size of cable we must identify up to. So this is what I am doing here, identifying my conductors with the white tape that is being used. It's always best to have also your line and loads coming in to be separated. Never have them touching each other. It is a code compliance rule that states that your feed that's coming in, your main feed, is not supposed to come in contact with your actual load side that's going out. So for this reason, you're going to see the installation. I'm also going to be using my flat screwdrivers, Robbie screwdriver. Most of the time in this installation, I use my bigger screwdrivers to get the full torquing. Again, also what I like to use is my Milwaukee drills. Very handy, never fails me, gets the job done on a daily basis. Also, set of Allen keys is what is required. A lot of times I use my regular Allen key sets for installation like this. When it comes to the outdoor meter base, I often use another Allen key. It's more of a bigger Allen key that I have. Hopefully I can get to show you guys that on one of my videos. It comes in handy, gets the job done, helps with the risk a lot when it comes to the installation. So again, also this is a part of my videos. There are other videos that I have out there that are has the full installation when it comes to landing my wires. It does have the full installation. You just have to check through my videos to find the other part of this installation. There are many other parts to it, about 3 or 4 other videos that's there. And again, I would like to thank you guys all for tuning into Fabian Electrical. And again, don't forget to like up the video. You can also subscribe to the channel, or you can also become a member, and I will catch you guys on the next installation from Fabian Electrical.
So again, hello, welcome back to the channel. StreamYard is another video here before I log off. And again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning into Fabian Electrical Services Inc.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Fabian Electrical Services Inc. In today's video, I'm basically going to be tying in my neutral onto the neutral bars. As you can see, these neutrals that I have twisted, they're going to be basically circuits where I do not need an arc fault, and whatever I don't have twisted is going to go onto a special breaker. The reason for the neutral is basically going to power up. You have your power wire, which is this, and you have your neutral wire, which is this. So without this wire, your circuits will not work. So it's very important to have these wires tied into your breakers. Sorry, it's very important to have these wires tied into your neutral bar. That way that your circuit will work properly. Without this and just this, the circuit will never power up. I'm going to take this wire, I'm going to the back of the panel.
And adult LV coffee starting at $19.98. Shop online or in store.
Again, hey, wifey Kim. Again, thank you for checking into the live stream. Also, we thank you for the continuing support and for the support towards the channel. Uh, I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can pen. Wasn't saying my I'm not sure. I'm not in my comments. Again, second night in a row now.
That's true. Who's the job?
Yeah, for some reason I'm not seeing my comments inside of the StreamYard studio. I'm not sure why.
So hello, welcome back to my channel. And so today's video, I'm going to be installing the spots here, and it's basically for the generator feed. So because I cannot use this pipe on the outside, I'm simply going to put a junction box, transition this over um, into something else that I can use on the outside. This is pretty much not allowed on the outside. It's allowed when you're using when you're pouring concrete, some sort. So uh, after double checking my code book, so I already knew that. So I'm not going to be using it on the outside. So I'm just going to be prepping my box. And because I don't have my hole saw, what I did was I simply, made a mark here, and I'm going to try to cut around it to see if I can open up the hole a little bit more. So this is basically an old school way of using it. I'm just going to cut around. I already pre-made my mark, and I'm simply going to cut around to make sure that I can have enough opening so I can install this connector here.
Really weird. Oh, Jesus. Streamer. Welcome back to the channel. I guess StreamYard is acting up right now. So I was booted out of the StreamYard. Again, I'm not sure how to pin my stuff here, as it's not. I don't see my comment sections inside the StreamYard, and so I'd like to thank Wifey Kim for stopping in and continuing the support towards the channel. I'll also like to thank Resilient Movement TV for checking in to the live stream today, and for the content. Yard is acting up right now, so I'm going to get off the live today. What we would have been going over the rules and regulations in the Ontario Building Code 2024, how we find the rules inside of the Ontario Building Code 2024. Also, smoke detector placement rules when it comes to placing the smoke detectors, where we go about placing them, and how we find the rules simply by going into the Ontario Building Code 2024 and looking up the rules that's in there. Smoke today also, and also how we go about the inspection, how to pass a home inspection, what's the best home inspection tips for smoke detectors. Simply make sure you have your smoke detectors in every bedroom, hallway, every egress area, you know, basement also. And when you are renovating, you have to have a requirement. It's a Ontario Building Code 2024 also, and Canadian Building Code smoke detector rules. That's what we covered inside of the live stream today when I pulled up numerous information live stream at the beginning. On the playback, safety requirements for new homes and renovation, the requirements for installing your smoke detectors throughout the home where they're called for on the building code drawings. A lot of times, like I said, they are missing sometimes, and we have to use our judgment in order to place them in the correct location. Not really sure where the mic's muted. Okay, so I 24 rules for smoke detector placement and how to pass inspection the first time. Subscribe for more weekly real electrician tips. And again, I will catch you guys on the